you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be reacting to 10 scary ghost videos that will give you the shudders. What a weird title for a ghost video. But anyways, if you guys want to see the original video, it is by Nuke's Top 5. I will be putting the link to this video down in the description below. Let's go.
So obviously, if you're a regular viewer, you know I love ghosts, creatures, critters, and basically all things creepy, just as much as you guys do. And that's why I'm very proud to say that this video is sponsored by Shudder, a streaming service for horror, thriller, and supernatural content. I personally have watched several really great Shudder original series and movies like the great found footage film Host.
You know, we've connected with something. We gotta keep going. We gotta talk to it.
The ultimate Halloween horror movie, Haunt, and the amazing Shudder original series Creepshow, which is by far my favorite horror anthology series. Now, when you sign up for Shudder, you get access to the largest collection of great horror movies and series available right on your favorite devices.
Tell me a story. Something dark and twisted. Something awesome.
And with a special deal just for Nuke's Top 5 viewers, get a Shudder 30-day trial completely free. Just sign up with my promo code NUKE, that's N-U-K-E, that you can enter on Shudder.com. Now let's get into this week's top 10 ghosts caught on camera. The Haunted Hill House. The Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. With an over 125-year dark and troubling past, that doesn't come as much of a surprise. The home was once a haven for illegal activity. It served as a gambling hall,
prostitution, and gambling. I'm gonna assume that that's what was the illegal criminal things going on in this house. Probably a bunch of prostitutes, you know, just roaming around, waiting so they can get their chance at another man, you know, because ghost hoo-ha has to be knocked out of the park as well.
A bootlegging operation, and even a brothel. It also served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the Haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. Wow. The Hill House can be rented out for ghost tours and investigations by interested groups and curiosity seekers.
So you mean to tell me you can basically pay to scare yourself? What an idiotic thing to do. Something I would never, ever do. I was about to do it like a while ago, to be honest. About to go to Waverly Hills. It's a very haunted hospital, well known in Louisville or whatever. I was about to do that, but nah. Changed my mind real quick.
So one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House just to have a little fun. None of the group were quote-unquote paranormal investigators. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called Haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all. But that's not exactly how things went down.
Oh, that's normally
how it goes. The house
is
said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to as Dr. Yeager. One of the visitors, Victoria, lays down on the bed in one of the rooms and jokingly starts taunting Dr. Yeager. It did not go well.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it. One of the guys is so shook, he even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later, around 3 a.m. A guy named Drew wants to test this alleged paranormal activity for himself.
Didn't you just see what happened? She got drug off the bed and you want to go ahead and piss it off again so he could do something to you. Was that not enough evidence? Why would people, like, you see that happen right in front of you, why would you want to try to have it happen to you? Makes no sense.
So he enters the same bedroom and immediately begins taunting the ghost of, quote, Dr. Yeager. He says that the spirit is a coward, and that if he really wants to attack someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
Pull back.
Ghost ain't throwing no punches.
Did you see he got pushed?
So, Drew got his wish.
Oh,
he is violently
yes, he
shoved
did.
by something, and then he almost knocks down his two friends while making a mad dash from the room. It should be noted here that Drew has gone on record.
Yo, this man tried to make it seem like they were lying to him, and he literally coward outed. I mean, it's not even a word. He literally became a coward. He got shoved by the ghost. He said, "Touch me, you pussy!" And he got pushed himself. See, that's why you don't antagonize the ghosts. They don't care who they touch. They'll put their hands on anybody, even you.
They're saying that he will never set foot inside the haunted Hill House ever again.
I
But
wouldn't.
it gets even weirder.
What happens
After
next?
Drew is pushed and he and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them.
Oh.
If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled. So is the haunted Hill House one of the most haunted places on Earth? Would you go into that room and taunt the spirit of Dr. Yeager?
Hell no.
Let me know down in the comments.
Never in my life.
Invisible Friend. TikTok user Luan, also known as Joshua Luck from Mexico, had a TikTok account dedicated entirely to his 2-year-old son. Luan operates a general store on the first floor of his house that he shares with his wife and children. Then one day, Luan's video content drastically changes as his 2-year-old son begins to claim that he sees what he describes as a terrifying invisible child. This alleged invisible child scares Luan's son so much that he often cries in fear. Luan says that he doesn't see anything, but he says he has experienced a few strange incidents with things around the house seeming to move on their own. Then late one night at 4 in the morning, Luan is awoken by unexplained loud noises coming from downstairs. Thinking his store is getting robbed, he records everything as he runs downstairs.
Buenas amigos, bajé porque empezamos a escuchar ruidos y vine a dar una vuelta. Tenía miedo de que estuvieran abriendo la tienda o algo así, pero no. Vean. No hay nada.
Oh.
Ah, cabrón. ¿Sí vieron? No sé qué pasó, pero mejor me voy y le digo a mi esposa porque esta chingadera se movió sola. Ya me está dando cosita. Es muy raro.
For the first time, Luan captures something on camera that he can't explain. A chair moves on its own. Over the next few days, the unexplained activity seems to intensify every single night. Things fall off shelves without explanation. The family starts to hear whispers. And late at night, they hear a light tapping sound coming from inside their bedroom closet. One night when the knocking sound from inside the closet becomes terrifyingly loud, Luan once again decides to record to collect proof.
Hicimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar?
How would there be somebody in there? Unless you know.
Dinos, se asomó alguien. Alúzame. Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada. No sé. ¿Sabes qué? Vamos con los niños. Vámonos con los niños, yo creo, mira. Aquí no hay nada. De este lado tampoco hay nada. Aquí tampoco. Vámonos con los niños, vente.
Luan and his wife are lying in bed when the closet door swings open on its own. Then something seems to peek out at them from inside the closet.
I didn't see that the first time.
Luan rushes over to look inside, but there's nothing there. His wife seems legitimately terrified. They take the kids and leave the home for the night. Of course, eventually Luan and his family have to return, so they decide to do an overnight recording session, hoping to catch some evidence of the strange activity in their home. What they capture is downright chilling.
No inventes, mira todo lo que se cayó, se cayeron cosas, mija. ¿Le prendiste tu cámara?
Sí, ya estoy grabando. Deja grabo acá de este lado donde se cayó, era el refresco, juguete, sí. El control.
Sí, a ver, dame chancita para yo grabar. Si quieres, graba ahí donde se ve, donde está oscuro, allá donde están las papas.
Deja prendo la luz.
Bueno, está bien. Voltar para allá.
Es que está muy oscuro y luego, ¿qué tal si veo algo?
Ay, aquí estoy yo, me dices, tranquila.
Ay, no, mejor tú graba de este lado y yo me voy y grabo de este otro donde está la cuna.
Bueno, a ver, cámbiate.
Es que mira, también acá está oscuro.
Did you see it? Luan claims that his phone battery died right at the moment he captured something terrifying on camera. A face with glowing eyes is staring right at them from the entrance of the store. But the bizarre activity didn't end there. On another night, Luan hears something knocking on their door. He turns on all the lights and once again starts recording.
Buenas noches, amigos. Me tocaron la puerta. Este carrito estaba en el sillón, se cayó. Como saben, me duermo a veces en la sala pues porque me siento nervioso. No hay nadie aquí afuera. También he prendido la luz pues para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Se escuchan ruidos. Se han escuchado murmullos aquí en el baño. No sé si será de aquí. Como pueden ver, está vacío.
Why did that scare me?
No sé por acá.
Why did that shouldn't have scared me. I don't know why it that shouldn't have scared me.
Vamos a checar si de acá vienen.
This is just a really intense video, like at least this part.
Dentro de la tienda. Parece que aquí no es.
Because I just got a feeling none of this is fake.
Se vieron acá. Vengan, vamos a ver. No, aquí no son. Vénganse, vámonos por acá. No sé qué está pasando. Mejor vámonos, vengan. Me siento nervioso, vámonos.
As he pans his camera, someone or something with long dark hair seems to quickly move away and out of sight. But nothing compares to what happens on the night of October 18th. When Luan goes to the restroom, something knocks on his bathroom door. That's when things get truly bizarre.
Amigos, estoy en el baño. Me han estado tocando la puerta. Me siento muy nervioso, no sé qué hacer. Tocaron otra vez. Mira. Esa tira del florero. Se ve una sombra. Mira, se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. De este lado se ve una sombra, No sé qué hacer, amigos. Estoy un poco nervioso. Si veo algo en la tienda. Venga, vamos a ver. Vamos a la tienda. Venga. Sí. Con unas cajas de refresco. Unas rejas se cayeron. Miren. Se oye algo al enfrente. Oigo un susurro.
Something knocks on the door. Objects have fallen on the floor. Exercise equipment is moving on its own. But creepiest of all, as Luan pans his camera around his living room, in one split second, he captures a shadow figure sitting on his couch.
Oh, hell no. You
the same
get
couch
the
that
hell
was empty
out.
only a moment earlier. So what do you think is happening to
It's on
Luan
TikTok?
and his family? Is their home and store haunted by a dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher. The following footage was sent to me by a Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain completely anonymous to protect his job. So for the purposes of protecting his anonymity, I'll simply refer to him as John in the video. So, John says that he works overnight security at a well-known logistics company. He says that one night, a fellow worker at his job became overheated and collapsed, falling over a 2-story high railing. Unfortunately, he did not survive the fall. Much later that same night at around 3 a.m. in the morning, John says that he was doing what he calls, quote, camera patrol. Basically just checking the footage from all of the building's inner and outer surveillance cameras. That's when he spotted this.
Hey, what's up, Nuke? Can't really be having my phone in here, so I have the brightness all the way down. But I'm security at this place, and I am in the camera room where
security, like, depending on what you're securing, is somewhat a good job, hopefully good pay. I don't know how much they pay in security. But when haunting things start to happen, then no job is worth the amount of money that they pay you or benefits. Because something like this could possibly follow you home and you could be haunted for life. So I would rather not be working. And even where I work at, it could possibly be haunted and I don't even know. And something could be happening. But who knows? Like, I don't know. You kind of take a gamble when you work security, especially if you're like security at night, like when you're there for a long time. You take a gamble in seeing something or hearing something or experiencing something that you may not want to experience. That'll change your whole perception of, you know, what you may or may not believe in. So, yeah.
having access to a lot of the cameras, and I just reported to my supervisor that I noticed someone just kind of like standing in the grass across from the building, and I wanted to show it to you. So yeah, I can't have my phone on the screen for too long, but I'm going to try to show you the two best viewpoints that I have. So yeah, here's the first viewpoint. So, it's that right there. There's no tree, there's nothing there. There it is again. Like, it's just standing there. And I let my supervisor know, but like, our security procedure says that as long as he's not going towards the door, then like we don't have to have any worry. But like, it's just been standing right there. It's to the right of my cursor, just to the right there. I'll even try to zoom in. And like, we got a bad viewpoint, but like, there it is to the left. And like, this is a 24 camera, 24 frame, 1080p camera, but like, it's so like dark and distinguished. So yeah.
John says that the misty shape of a person was just standing in a nearby field. John says that he watched for hours. He says the figure moved slightly from time to time, but never came any closer. Perhaps even more bizarre, he says that he almost felt like the misty figure was actually staring back at him through the cameras. Abandoned. Popular Chinese ghost hunter King Ming from the YouTube channel 01 Supernatural Studio investigates an old abandoned house in Taiwan that has a dark past. As the story goes, a man and his elderly mother lived in the home. The man had a severe gambling addiction, and after taking all of his mother's money, he left the old woman all alone with nothing, not even food to eat. The poor old woman starved. Rumors say that her neglected spirit is unable to move on and still waits in the house for her son to return. Ghost hunter King Ming hears some odd sounds and voices in the abandoned house, but other than that, nothing much happens. That is, until he tells the sad story of what took place in the home. That's when things get downright chilling.
不但没有好好照顾他的妈妈，到最后听说还虐打他，甚至不让他吃饭。然后因为那个妈妈年纪大了，他也没有办法大小号自理。听说他就把他关在一个房间里面，然后让他大小便都不管。
KENAN doesn't see it himself, but his camera records what appears to be a pale, translucent face peeking from behind a corner. Many of KENAN's viewers believe the mysterious face to be the elderly woman who passed away inside the home.
That's so sad,
still waiting for her son to return. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. A connection from beyond.
I don't know, man. Like, the fact that he was even doing that to his mom is like messed up enough. But like, I don't know. Most of these look really real, and I can't like say that they're not because I wasn't there to experience it. But I've had my own experiences to where I know enough to where some of these look fake, some of these look real. Most of them are real, you know, because like especially the one with the guy that lives like basically that lived upstairs in his own store and stuff, like that's real because upon watching those clips and watching that part, like I felt cold a little bit, you know, my hairs are standing up, like it legit did not seem fake. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed my reaction, make sure that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be doing a part 2 to this video tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great night, and as always, peace out.